always hopeful. And if we got a little more, we also got like a line through. But always hopeful to find some silver. 8, 9, 10. And we'll see if we can make a tally. As we crack open the second box. Two. $93. Some better looking coins in here. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Condition of the coins, whether it's gonna have silver or not. That's where my pen went. Just looking around, I didn't see my pen. If I were to find silver today, that would be bad. Still looking for that 87. C. See, my thing is, if you don't write on every coin, how do you know? Right, if you're just picking a certain date to mark, how do you know? See, this has a line through an 80 or 95. Let's see if any 95 in here has a line through it as well. Nope. Another C. E4. 6. Alright, so the infamous C or U. Depends on which way you're looking at. Oh, that one has it on this end too. I'll watch this roll have silver. Here's one in the middle, or two in the middle, so he had to have opened them, or they had to have opened it to do a mark in the middle. Shot out, which means that there's a chance there's still silver, because it's not like his batch was the only one that was re-rolled, because these are still machine rolled. I could be wrong. I mean, there doesn't have to be silver. I personally think there's a chance, even though you see people's marking. I got just opened this box. Got a whole nother box. Not deterred. Just gonna keep it moving. What do you guys think? U, C, N. What's your guys' bet? And if I was gonna mark it, would I do it with a WS? I don't mark any coins. I ain't got time for that. I feel like it takes longer to try to mark coins than it does to ship them back and get new ones. So you won't see any WS's on there. If I get through, try to get through at least 3 boxes a month. Should be 3,000 coins a month easily. Well, not easily, but that's what I tried to do. So I have some content in advance. I need to get back to a full box hunt, but time, it's all beat up. Time has eluded me. All right, 2 left. We got 2 left. Let's see if we can make a mark today, or if we're pushing off another day, or for another day. And like I said, drop it on the comments if you think it's going to be a 40 or 90 or proof. What am I finding first? Only 16. I am just dropping and fumbling stuff today. Just my thought, I hadn't seen a UNC for a while. Oh, vacuuming upstairs. That's 10, but baby is asleep, so she's occupied. Let's keep going. I'll end up stopping, do as much as I can. Might be an odd number we stop at, even, who knows. Heck, the phone storage may run out. That's the thing now. Need to eventually upgrade the phone, but they're so expensive. I don't want to do that. It's a lot of money to just drop, especially for the don't want to delete any baby pictures, so the memory just gets more and more on it, which is amazing. I mean, like, I can't complain. I mean, heck, by the time she's older and having kids, it's probably going to be like holograms. You know, they're going to be viewing this like old tech, like we think of floppy disks. I mean, somebody's probably thinking, what are floppy disks? And that's okay. It was state-of-the-art technology at one point. That's how technology works. And then the reason I just go through, like I said, I found 40%ers hiding NIFCs. Make sure there's no mules in here. So that's why I kind of just go through them quick. Oh, there we go. 424. We got more markings now. Someone else got to join the party. This is roll 15. Yeah. Nothing. 14. 6/20/25. So different years of the guy hunting within the same video. And some decent looking coins. Sounds like a deep clean going on. Just kind of tack the middle here. This is what, 19? Decent looking one. Maybe when we do find some silver, there'll be a couple pieces. I mean, in the box. Even if there's not in any of these three, usually when we average, I'll say about one a box, averaging. But you know, some boxes we get that have none, then we'll have some with 3, 4, 5, 2. So this would be half the box right here if we get through all of it. Alright, I don't know if this is or not, but it is definitely speaking out. Nope. 77. It's definitely, it's not quite, but I'm gonna set it aside. Had a flare to it. More goldenish. Thought maybe it could be a S, but it's what, Denver? Bad 72. 92. Ooh. So 877p. Another one that don't know what it means, but is marked Denver. And was all scratched up, so that's why. Even though it was, the back looked good, the front did not. Alright, so half the box after this roll. I didn't even really mean to. So half box hunt. But I think I can get in a couple more. So why not? It's clean. There's a clean 71. No real scratches on either side, which in an ender was pretty impressive. It's hard talking and concentrating at the same time, but went up to Cousins the other day, and he had a collection our grandmother had of coins. I got to look through, and she was into the books. So she 72 had a bunch of the books that she filled out, and some of them were, a lot of them were silver, some recent. So we went through them, and had more than what we thought. She had some buffalo nickels too that she had put them in like a year, but they were worn and you couldn't see the year anymore. So I let them know. I was like, even though they are in this year, you can't see the year. That doesn't mean anything to a collector that somebody put them in a book right there. But she knew that. But I mean, buffalo nickels are still cool too. I remember the first one I got. I was a cashier, and another cashier had it in their till. Somehow knew I liked coins and asked me if I wanted to buy it off of them. So for a nickel, I got a buffalo nickel. Good times, good times. I always liked opening, so I could, much like I do here, right? I didn't have a blade or anything, but I could open up the coins into my hand real quick, look down the brim, see any silver. Of course, it was just for quarters and dimes, but I think I found one or two that way. It's just something you didn't always get a chance to do. Who knows how many silver coins go through a cashier's till. But I was looking. I applied for a bank job trying to scope it out, but never got hired. I was good with number, I was good customer service, just never panned out. Of course, at that point, the banks were doing the recorded interviews and all, so I don't know. It was weird. I was also in school, so my hours were not good for banking hours. Go figure. But you never know. Now I found a lot of foreign coins in the coin machines that I look at, like the coin stars and such. Even the bank, a lot of people leave their foreign coins, just they can't do anything with it here except for put it in a drawer. Me, when we have a yard sale, I just put it out in a box that people pick through, like a quarter coin or something. If they're heavy in the exchange, they may be able to make a few dollars if they actually look through. I mean, I could take them to an exchange, but why? I don't know the exchange rate, but the buy rate is always smaller. But that may be something I look into if the pile builds up. All right. I think. 15 rolls left after this. Denver. So I think we will call it after this one. But let's see. Gotta move my clothes over too now. Nothing for today. Almost a full box hunt. So that's a good surprise for you on this Friday. Oh, there we got it. Well, we got 15 rolls left, so 35 rolls down. Couple in IFCs, couple nice coins, but nothing too big too far so far. No silver, but we got plenty more opportunities.